there is a lot at stake. And if you look at the data, a team of researchers from Hopkins last year published the burden of diagnostic error. And they're estimating that every year in the US, you have 370,000 deaths and 430,000 permanent disability due to diagnostic errors every year. If you try and quantify that economically, what's the burden on society from lost productivity? That's $1 trillion a year. That is a striking figure. That makes it one of the biggest problems we have. We have the most amazing tech-advanced health systems and physicians in the world. And still, life expectancy in the US is easily 3 years below most Western countries with double the expense. I argue part of it is that we have this hyper-specialized, very fragmented care environment. And look, not every place is Mount Sinai, right? I mean, Mount Sinai has access and technology and can attract amazing physicians, and a lot of care is delivered in community, so it's not equal. So we have this massive, I think, quality gap that we need to solve. That is why, and I add to that the fact that we have unsolved problems. I think Stephen mentioned this. We have unsolved problems, and Michael mentioned about the data use, about reimbursement. That's another big topic we can talk about. I think that we need to start using this technology, not because it's technology, but because it can improve how our physicians work and our patient care is delivered at massive scale. And we need to build a framework and guardrails to us accelerate that notion. If you listen to Dario Amodei, if you listen to Dario, he's the CEO of Entropic, and he published this beautiful piece called Machines of Loving Grace, where he stipulates, it's called the compressed 21st century. He believes we'll have the equivalent of a Nobel Laureate in a box, will be the AI. And they will create new invention and new standard of about computational biology and new standard of care very rapidly. And he called the compressed 21st century because he believed we'll take the advances of 100 years in the next decade. I think right now we don't have that capacity to implement a fraction of those. The average time to implement the new care paradigm is 17 years. Imagine you're gonna get 10 of those a week. So I think we have to find ways to change faster. This is why I think AI critical, and this is why government has to play a role, because there are unsolved problems that no single entity can solve.